Hey Fumi Nation, how are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you guys are so very welcome indeed. We have a makeup tutorial. We are going to play with Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place came out with a Culture 2 palette a while ago. I am living and loving. They did not stop there. Just ever so recently, they also came out with what? Bronzers. They came out with bronzers. Look. Let me open. I'm so excited. Look at the packaging. Just look at the packaging, my darlings. Just look. Are we living or are we loving for the fabuloso? Yes, babes. So I said, you know what, Fooms? Let's have a heart to heart. Let's talk about makeup for me in my 50s. Because a lot has changed. I'm not doing Instagram makeup anymore. I'm doing this kind of makeup, soft makeup to match my soft life. Yeah, it's a luxury that I really, truly protect, appreciate, and have immense gratitude for. So for my girls out there, I am no longer doing what? I'm no longer doing Instagram makeup. I'm doing makeup that shows and enhances your beauty. It does not what? Does not define your beauty. So let us start and play with makeup and have a chit chat and catch up. I've missed you. Have you missed me? I mean, in the makeup world, because so much has changed, right? You know, it's become so saturated. That's what it is. But there are still some brands that are coming out with the color. Are we doing color in our 50s? Let's find out. Because it's a talk through. Yeah. Sit back, get your palettes, get all of your Juvia's palettes, get your Juvia's makeup, and let's have fun. Okay? Ah, excited.
No, it's
spa vibes.
Yeah.
Have everything. Okay. You know what, Fooms? Put it here so that way, if it spills in there. How are you guys doing? How's your mom? How's your dad? How are the children? How is work? How is life? How's the boyfriend? How are the exams going? I'm just trying to think. How are the in-laws? my favorite. Bronzers. Just look at how gorgeous the packaging is. Juvia's Place is good for that. They will come out with some fabulous packaging every single time, and it's always true to our aesthetic, to our culture, to our blackness, to our Africanness. Juvia's Place, the one and only, and I absolutely live for them. I'm going to show you two shades. So we have the two darker shades, which are Espresso and Cocoa, and it's really lovely. It's like a flat container, and then when you open them up, look at the color. We got a light brown, we got a dark brown. We're gonna play. I'm loving my 50s. I wish I knew how much fun my 50s were going to be. I'm going to use the Poor Professional, and that is by Benefit. I wish I had known how fabulous my 50s was going to be. I really do. And it's very liberating because I don't stress about anything at all. You've gone through things, and so that really gives you the license to look at life. And so you get to a stage where you don't care to impress anybody, and that's where I really am in my 50s. These are Juvia's Place foundations, and these ones are called the Velvet Matte Foundation. I have the 140 as well as the 150. I have to mix them because I've really gone lighter. As you can see, I've gone lighter. So I'm going to use like a little glass, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mix the two of them, a little bit of each, and just put it on the plate. And just put that on. Yes, that works. Why? Because your foundation should match to your neck. So do you see? There you go. I don't take criticisms to heart, because as far as I am concerned, don't be offended by someone who criticizes you. and of whom you would never go to for advice. You would never go to that person for advice. Never. That person, as far as you're concerned, is not somebody you look up to say, mentor me, guide me. Don't be offended by that person's criticism, because the best of them is not even to your satisfaction. Do you see what I'm saying? And that comes with age. That comes with what? That comes with age. And that's where I'm at. And so everything has changed in my life. Not only because I've become a mom and because I'm married, but because I'm older and I've had experiences and I've had the good and the bad. This is Juvia's place, the stick. I don't even have to look at this. It is Benin. And I just put a little here and there. And so I realized that I just wasn't applying makeup just because it was trending. I wanted to look like me. I wanted to look like the best version of me. And I didn't want to look like a box of crayons. You know, so makeup changed, and then makeup changed for me. That was another thing. I'm going to use Juvia's powder, and this is absolutely fabulous. It's called Gobi. Before, I used to just really pack it on. I don't do that anymore. I just remove the complete excess and I just put on that and I just let it soak in. And I feel that this way it is much more seamless. Much more what? Much more seamless. And then I just put some here because we're going to put on some eyeshadow, and that you can brush off. Now, which is very exciting, I am going to take my Juvia's Place bronzer. I love bronzer. I'm just using a sharper brush, and this, my darlings, is the Cocoa. So this is what I do. I just punch it in, and then here I bring it down. Can you see it's already warming up my face already? And then I bring it right down here, right underneath here, so there are no shadows. I start with a lighter shade and then I go really dark in my hairline. I have high cheekbones, so it's very easy for me to pinpoint. Then I take another brush, and what I do is that I just kind of blend it. I just blend it so that there are no harsh edges, and instantly it warms up my face. Juvia's, again, you hit this out of the park. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Beautiful, creamy, it glides on, it's very soft. I live for it. I do live for it. This is how I kind of like to go out these days. I don't like to do too much. You can use the same brush, or let me use this one. This one is fabulous. This is like a Morphe flattish brush, very cute. And then I go in with the darker one, Espresso, and then this one will be on the edges right there. Oh, I live for this. Ooh, Juvia's. Ooh, right there. And then I cut right there, right underneath. That gives you some kind of definition. Can you see under here? And what it does is that it gives you a nice jaw. You're beautiful, you're fabulous. Always remember, that's another thing. In my 50s, I'm beautiful, I'm fabulous, I'm hustling out here in the streets every single day. Nobody knows my grind like I know my grind. I realize, Fums, come and start really celebrating you. You don't need anybody to celebrate you. You need to celebrate yourself. And it's not arrogance, it's not cockiness, it's not. It's what I consider overdue. Yeah. If my hair looks a little rough, it's because I am going back natural. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going back natural, so my hair is just all coarse, but I'm loving it. I cannot wait. I don't think I've been natural in over 30 years. Unbelievable. So there we go. We are finished with that. I love it. I absolutely, just look at how honeycomb it is. Love, 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 love. And I'm going to set this. I'm going to take the loose powder and just chisel this. Okay. So that it gives a little bit more definition. And it's a feather. There you go. You can see. I will forever love the Juvia's blush palette, the Sahara palette. I think I'll do pinky. I'll do pinky. Yeah. So I just touch it ever so lightly on top of the powder, and I graze very lightly, and you can see how pigmented Juvia's is already. Whoosh! You saw how very little, how very, very, very little I put on. And this is a lot. This before would have been fabulous. I would have said this was the tone I was looking for. So that was too much. You're going to make mistakes with makeup. The professionals still do. Don't worry about it at all. Go back with the powder and go over it. And it will bring it all the way down. That's another thing. When I started doing makeup, I thought everything had to be perfect. That if you didn't see me apply it perfectly, then she's not worth watching. Now I'm in a comfortable place where I say to myself, it's a mistake, it's reality. I don't want you to come here and think life is perfect. Nobody has a perfect life. Nobody. It doesn't exist. Yes, I like that. That's quite fabulous. Juvia's is so pigmented. You gotta be careful. Yeah, that's nice. It gives you that kind of warm honey glow. Aha. There's something about this Toby. This Toby yellow one here. Just see how it just give it that copacetic. As you very well know, I love to see it. Just look. And it becomes like a bronzer-esque. Because it just gives you that honeydew. And I just put a little bit around my forehead, and all of a sudden I'm feeling very confident with myself. Yeah. Yes. So what has changed? The way I apply Juvia's Place makeup has changed. I used to be much more bolder. I just don't like that look anymore. I like it softer. I like that. I want you to see me. I want you to look at me and you see me, but a wonderful version of me. Let me do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay? Okay, we are back with the brows. I usually use foundation just to clean it up. That's another thing. I used to use very, very light primer to clean it up. I don't do that anymore. Juvia's Place is fabulous because they've got their primers as well. And what I like about theirs is that it's water-based. They've got 3 shades and I'm using the darker one. And what you do is that you shake them and it really just dries up the oily lid. Where is my other one? I can't find it. You know what happened? Because I did it off camera, I moved away, and for the life of me, I don't know where I put the dark one, and I just used it. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. Let me use the medium one for the lids, yeah? I like this because if you have oily lids, I have found that this is the best. And I just touch it up there. And it's good because the color really picks up. Okay? And then I just blend that out. I think I'm going to go in with this shade because I want a transition. So I'm going to touch it right here. And I am doing this makeup with the intention that I'm going out. Okay? To a normal day. It's a normal day. I'm not going to anywhere special. I'm just kind of doing a fun makeup tutorial where they say, oh, Fumi, you look good. And it's not too loud. It's not too crazy. I'm using a big fluffy brush because I don't want harsh edges. So it's giving off this kind of burgundy hue. With a thinner brush. And I made this. Can you see? I'm going to go back into that shade and I just want to see what it looks like. right into the crease. And I like what it's giving me. And I'm just kind of going over like a half moon. I love it. It's cute. Alright, I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to go with Soweto. Soweto is this shade right here. And I'm just going to put that on my lid. Right there. Do you see how gorgeous that is? Really pretty. There's a lighter shade and that's called Palm Kernel. This one up here. I'm going to put just a little bit on top of what I've done. That's it. Just on top, right above your pupil. Yeah? Yes, this is giving me some kind of life. I'm going to take a fan brush. I'm going to go over that palm kernel again, the light one, and I'm just going to push that on the edge of my brow. Like so. Just push it in. Do you see? Just going to push that in. Take a smaller brush and just brush that off. That. Yeah? Juvia's Place came out with gel liners. Do you remember? I still live for them. What I like about them is that if I put this in hot water, then it becomes soft and gooey again. Yes, it does. And I'm all about gel liners now because they're strong, they're powerful. Sometimes my eyes water. Yes, they do. And then I do it at the edge. And it's just so much better than liners. And I do my upper lid as well, and it just gives it that definition. I absolutely live for it. Do you see the difference? And so if you don't like or wear lashes, this is fine. This is fine. I'm going to take Yaoundé. It's a lovely color. Ooh. Lovely, lovely. And I'm just going to punch it on top there. Can you see? Yeah? I'm just going to punch it right on top there. Almost like a transition. And just graze over.
Yeah, so he's charging over for my wages tomorrow.
There we go. Yeah? I still want to deepen it a little bit more. So I'm going to use Juvia's Place Saharan palette. One. And I'm going to use Chad. The blackest black shadow ever. And I'm going to go right into the crease, but on the outside. And that gives me the effect that I like. Let's have some mascara. Don't poke your eye, get your mirror. We're going to have Juvia's Place lashes. And so she's got like big dramatic lashes also. And then I've kind of just tapered down a bit. The glue is phenomenal. It is so strong. You don't need too much. So you lift up the lash. And you leave it there. Okay? Let it hit the center. What is the center? The center is above your pupil. And then you attach one end. And then you attach the other end. And I press it in and upwards. So it's very clean. Okay? And that's how you get a very nice clean lash. Use your setting spray. This is Fenty. So it just makes it all nice and dewy. And then what I do, I love this. They have Zara and they have Lila. Lila is almost like a rose goldish. So I take my loose brush, very loose. Light, light. And then I just go over the top of my cheekbone. And you see, come together. And I put a little bit onto my temple right here. There are 2 lip colors I love by Juvias, Lady and Nubian Nude. You can wear Nubian Nude on its own and I'll be good. Then Nubian Nude takes it to glamour, and I'll show you what I mean. Take the lip pencil, the one and only color, go under the lip. Don't go on top of it. If you're older, we lose the plumpness. Go underneath so that it gives it shape. I have learned. See? And then at the edge. There you go. Let's say that this is my day makeup, which I absolutely love. You can turn this puppy into even more glam by using the blush palette and then taking a small brush, take the brown here, mix it a little bit with this one, and do what? Go underneath the eye and smoke it out. It's one of the prettiest ever. And do you see how it just gives the eye softer personality? This is how I like my makeup now. Continue to blend until it's soft. And there you have it, my darlings. Do we live? Do we love? I absolutely live. I absolutely love. This is how I like to be now. This is it. This is really just the makeup for me. In my 50s, I've gone softer. But I still love Juvia's Place. So if you are asking me, is their Culture Palette 2 F.D.V approved? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is so pigmented that you can go from subtle to bold. So yes, I love this, and I'm going to use it a couple of times so we can just chit and chat in between. Love the orange, love the blue, love them all, but it can be subtle. And that's what I like. That's where I'm at these days. When it comes to the bronzers, it's a no-brainer. Fabulous. The fabulosity is what? The fabulosity is real. Congratulations, my darlings. I live for it. It just warmed up my face. Yes, ma'am. It is absolutely what? It is absolutely F.D.V approved. So, my darlings, go ahead. Juvia's Place is the every girl, every woman brand. As we get older and we really enjoy, I'm enjoying my journey of getting older. I put so much emphasis on it because there was so much emphasis when I was growing up that 50 you have to be dead and in the can. When I'm seeing women in their 60s, 70s, 80s, not only looking fabulous, but they are breaking new heights. And they are going back to school and they're getting degrees, they're falling in love, they're getting married, they're doing so much. And I realize we were given so many limitations as women, but we can do anything. Naomi just had another baby at 53. You can be a mother at any age. It doesn't stop you loving another human being. You can go back to school. You can get married again. You can learn to drive. You can relocate to another city. We can do anything and everything. Find the makeup that works for you and let it show all of your beauty and your personality. And I think that's where I'm at. I don't want to change for anybody. I don't want to do the Instagram makeup. It's not me. And it's not what I want to push or what I want to portray or what I want to influence. I want to look like the very best version of me. Eat my vegetables, exercise, travel, grow my natural hair, enjoy makeup. But if you are asking me, will I do the makeup that I used to do back in the day? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Been there, done that. I'm going forward and I'm loving what I am doing with makeup. So if you want to have an everyday or you want to have something glamour, but not too much, still, my thing now, I want to see my face. I want to see my features. I don't want to see the makeup. I want it to enhance your beauty. I don't want it to define your beauty. That's not what makeup is for. That's not what I'm here for anymore. Okay? Despite the fact that so much has changed, Juvia's Place still reigns supreme. All of my love, darlings, don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button. And I'll see you guys sooner than later. All of my love. Do, 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 do.